Hey everybody, it's Brickwaffle again, and we are back on Ark Survival Evolved on the center map, and today we are going to go exploring for our new home with all of our dinos here, and let's go ahead and grab our raft, see if we can get close enough to drive it, and head out to the coast. So, in our last episode, we got our little starter base set up, and now what we want to do is head out towards that northeast island. I think we're headed east. I don't have a compass yet, but we're just going to kind of sail along this way and see if that looks like it's going the right direction. I don't know if it is. I think that might be... we might be headed west. Yeah, I think that's the point of land. I think that's heading west. We can also check too. Oh, it's almost noontime, so we can't really check. But I think... yep. Okay, so that's heading west. Let's turn around. Can we turn, please? Please turn. There's a poop on the water. We're going to go this way instead, and that will be heading east. Okay, so it's just about 12:09. I can't really tell. Once it's like 1 o'clock or so, we should be able to tell from the sun. But for now, that's going to be all right. So that's as far as we can zoom out on the raft. And we are going to stutter our way out, out to the ocean out here and into that little lagoon island. That's where I want to set up our little area. We're going to keep the starting base over here just as a place we can come and crash if we need to, respawn at if we die nearby. But I don't... there's so many new dinosaurs since I played the center last, and I know it doesn't even have everything that the island does yet. Like, I have no idea what that thing is. And it looks scary, and it looks like it's eating a Phiomia. Saber-tooths I know, obviously, and there's a lot of those in here. That's not going to be good for us. Hopefully that's not a Caprasuchus that's going to tear me off my raft and kill me, but you never know. It might. Saber-toothed salmon, don't want to be in the water. That's definitely something scary down there. I don't know what it is. In any case, we're gonna sail out this way. Yeah, this is looking much better. I do wish the rafts were a bit faster, but I guess it makes sense. You can move so much stuff with them that it's already convenient enough until you get a Quetzal, and that's going to be a long way off for us. Let's just double check, make sure we're still headed the right direction. Yep, looks like we are. So now we have to get past all these things, and I believe that's the island we want to go to out there with the beacon on it. Oh, whoa, what happened there? Oh, whatever that thing is poisoning me. Blinding me? That's not good. And it's hitting our trike. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's all sorts of bad. Alright. I don't know what you are, but you look scary. Baryonyx. Hey, get off my trike, please. Oh, that's gonna end up poorly. Oh, wait. Our Dimorphodon got him. What are you doing over here? Wow, Pegamastax. Nice work. Okay, well, I'm really glad we tamed that Dimorphodon. Wow, that water's super loud, sorry. Yeah. Goodness. That was terrifying. Can we back you up in here? Need one of those reversing beeps on the trike. He is really hurt, and so am I, actually. That's not a great start, but you know what? Could be a lot worse. There's our water. Let's see if we can fill up our water skin. There we go. And hi, Dimorphodon, let's go. Actually, hold on a second. You leveled up, didn't you? Hi. Access inventory. You sure did. Wow, look at that. Let's work on your melee damage, because you're a beast. And you got some items off of them, too. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take those. Nope, take that. There we go. Now we're going to pick you up. Can we get on here? We can. Can we drop you right here again? Perfect. That's what I want. So that way you can help us fight things. There we go. Alright, so now you can see we've got this island with this cool little lagoon here. The rocks are just rendering different textures. But this little area right here is really neat. And that's where we're going to sail into first. So we should be able to have a decent pen right here with a big gate in it. And that'll really help us keep all of our underwater dinosaurs relatively safe. It's not a super deep entrance, so we probably can't get something like a mosasaur through here. Maybe we can. But we are a long way off from that anyhow. Definitely sharks and that sort of thing, ichthyosaurs, no problem at all. In fact, there's a shark right there. So we might even be able to tame those relatively easy, and a couple of ichthyes. So if we can get them tamed in here, that would be fantastic. Yeah, and then just one big behemoth gate, probably maybe a few walls, will be all set. So we'll want to start down here, and I think there's a way... oh, that's interesting too. I think there's a way up from this area as well. So we'll have to check for that. Another shark. So it's not perfectly safe. Couple of raptors, actually. Is this completely sheer cliffs? Can we not get up here at all? If that's the case, we might have to do... Yeah, okay, so this might not be the best place to start out. We want to come back down here when we have aquatic dinos that we want to deal with. So turning around in here is going to be a little tricky. We're actually going to have to kind of go wide and turn around this way, I think. Because we really don't want to give the raptors an easy meal. There we go. Come on, keep turning, keep turning. Yeah, that worked. But this is the idea. I like this island for that little spot. I don't want to just build down here with those two trees. It's going to be a pain to harvest anything that way. But we will eventually build a staircase or something down here. Maybe even an elevator when we get real fancy later on. But for now, I think building either to the left up here where those trees are or to the right is going to give us access to this with the least amount of stairs eventually. So we'll want a courtyard area somewhere around there. And of course that the bridge right on top. We'll definitely have to put some turrets and things. Even though it's single player, it'd be fun if we see anything flying by to shoot at them. Right here, this should be an easy way to get down to the aquatic part of the base. Not so much to get back up until we have some stairs built though, so... Or ramps probably would be the best thing to do so we can walk up and down there, ride up and down there. Let's go... Let's see, if we can we tell anything from the map? Not really. It looks like to the left of us is going to be a little bit more land to work with than to the right. And it's going to put us more central towards the rest of the island, so let's go with that. Let's go with that over here for now. Alright, and this ramp is... Yeah, that's plenty. That's perfect. Alright, so we're going to park our little raft right here. We're going to get our Dimorphodon. Oh, did you level again? Good job, leveling all the time. Let's get your melee damage up some more. Because most of the time, you're going to be sitting right on my shoulders, just like that. And then we're also going to ride the trike, who's leveled up. And we're going to give you just lots of health now. Very exciting. Don't crush the dodos. And then let's whistle everybody on... Oops, nope. Everybody on follow. One of these keys. There it is. Hey! And we'll ride right up here. So starting out, we'll probably do another little beach house. But let's explore a little bit, see how dangerous it is to set up a little bit more permanently up on this part. Because this has got so many trees and rocks and things like that. Okay, yeah. No, we're not going to worry about the beach house. We're going to set up right here in this flat-ish part. In the shadow of that little cliff. And that is going to be perfect. Oh, what are you, baryonyx? No, that's a carno. Yeah, so we need to get some foundations and things put down pretty quickly before that carno gets out here. I think we're going to have to set you to neutral. Why can't I do that? Attack my target. Neutral. So we're going to have to do that just in case this thing comes down here. And we're going to have to throw our Dimorphodon down too. Dodos are doing all right. Oh, really? You're on follow now too? All right, everybody. Oops. Everybody follow me, and then everybody stop. And we're going to grab the dodos too. Come here. There you go. Dodos over there. Dimorphodon over there. No, Dimorphodon. You need to not be right there. You need to be over here by the trike. So if anything attacks the trike, you can get it. Perfect. So now I got to gather a few materials, a few supplies, get started with gathering up the materials I need to build our starting base. And I think we're going to do this one out of wood. It's just going to be a little bit more durable. Now the carno can tear right through wood, so eventually we're going to want stone as well. And I don't want to take out all the trees. Like this one, this big one right here looks pretty cool. I'm going to leave that one. So we're just going to gather up some of these that are easy to grab. And we'll probably gather up some stone as well, see what we can make. And I'll be back when I've got the stuff ready to build. Alright, that's exactly what I was afraid of. We got a carno attacking our trike who's probably going to kill it before the Dimorphodon on the trike can finish it off. I really can't afford to get involved, but wow, they did it. 85 carno. Nice work, trike. And Dimo. Okay, good. Let's get some hide off of this guy. And of course, it is thunderstorming. I'm still gathering up a few materials. But for now, wow, so much hide. Did we just hit our Dimorphodon? He flew through this. I think so. At least we didn't kill him. That is a lot of meat and hide. My goodness. That's crazy. Alright, Trike, you are not doing good. Ooh, wow, you are really almost dead. We're going to transfer this stuff to you for now. And probably the hide, too. You're going to be our mobile storage unit. Not super mobile, though. And at least the carno's gone, so the Trike should be okay for a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and try to build. Even in the rainstorm here, it's not the best, I know. But you know what? I had to bring you back for that carno fight. I thought that was going to be it for our trike. Let's get this kind of right near the edge, because what I want to do eventually is be able to build like a balcony that kind of hangs over this. So we're going to start right there. And now we want to go out, maybe, let's go out 3 blocks. And then we're going to come back a little bit. We're going to go out maybe another 4 blocks. And then, yeah, we'll do another 4 blocks here. Alright, so this is going to be our starting building. That's going to be really nice. Once we have a couple ceilings out there to hang out as a balcony, that's going to look pretty good. And we also have enough for the door frame and door, and I think what we want to do with that is put that right here. That may eventually be a side door, because this is going to have to be a bigger building in the future, I think. But for now, that'll work. And we've got an actual door, even though that really doesn't matter yet because we don't have walls. But that's what I could do with the materials I had. So I need to go ahead and get a few more things put together. There's lots of fiber to grab up here, but I'm trying to get the trees cleared in this area. So let me do that, wait for the rain to stop, and I'll bring you guys back again in just a minute. Alright, we're crafting up a few more windows. It's the next morning now, and we've got the rain is finally done. So let's go ahead and put this stuff over here. I want to add one more row of 4 of those. Like that. And now we can start putting in some windows as well. That's going to help a lot. So let's get that over here. We want windows near the door so we can always see what's going on outside of us. That one I might just use regular walls because we'll probably extend that out in the future. We don't really need windows looking at a rock. So let's go ahead and do that. And that will eventually put a door right here as well. Those can be solid walls. Let's go ahead and, I guess we'll go ahead and put a couple out here. Let's do there and there just because we've already built them. Alright, so now we need to get a few more regular walls. I think I have, yeah, I got a ramp as well, so we can put that by our front door. And that's going to help make it easy to just walk right in. There we go. Liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and use a wall for this space right now in the short term, get a few more walls around here, and then we can start thinking about how to roof this thing in. So one more cut, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we have another row of wooden walls up top here, and what I want to do is go ahead and place the rest of the things I've crafted. So let's go ahead and get this thing going up on that side. And we want another one opposite that on this other side. Just like that. And then we want some thatch sloped roofs in between so that we can have this thing. Can we connect you, please? There we go. And just like that. That looks pretty decent. And now what we want to do is some ceilings across the top, but one of them needs to be a hatch frame. And I think I want to put that in the opposite corner from the door. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get our ladders in here. And, oh, you know what we need to do? We learned this lesson before. I think what we want to do is get the trapdoors in first. Do we have enough stuff to make trapdoors? We don't know the trapdoor engram. Okay, trap. Wooden trapdoor, 6 points, and then S plus is 0. S plus wooden trapdoor, great. We can craft one of those too. So we need to get that in first so that we can have it not open the same way as the ladder. So let's see, if I put that in there. Okay, it opens that way. That's perfect. So let's go ahead and put the ladder facing... As long as it doesn't open the same way as the ladder, it should be okay. So I think we can do it there and there. And we should be okay to now pop right up through this part. Excellent. So now we need some wooden ceilings, and I think I have one too many of those. But that's alright. There we go. And let's just go ahead and... Oh, you know what? We don't have to worry about that. You know what? We can save that for our balcony on the other side. Let's get some railings up here. There it goes. That way. There we are. Oh, no. Well, at least we can pick these up. They can snap to either the wall or the ceiling, and you really need to kind of get it just right. Why don't you want to snap to the ceiling? Oh, you know what? Are those all lower than this one? I think maybe this one's too high, and that was the problem. Yep, that one was too high. How do we get that one to... We're gonna have to... Okay, we'll come back to that one. So the rest of these should line up pretty easily then. Nope, got that one wrong too, but man, I love being able to have S plus in case you placed the wrong way. There we go. Oh, I had it for a second. There it goes. That's going to be harder to do with the thatched roof up here too, isn't it? I really want to be able to look at a specific spot and get that thing to line up right. See if we can maybe start on this side. Can we... Does it need to snap to the wall or the roof? I can't really tell. And I can't rotate it. I can rotate it on that way, but I can't rotate it. Oh, there it goes. That's really tough. That's very, very frustrating. Let's see if we can do it on this side. To get these things to all line up right. Real annoying. I wish there was a way to vertically select your snaps instead of just rotate. Oh, I had it for a second. Wish there was a way to just select that manually. So I really don't want that one to be higher than everything else. That one looks like it's low. Let's see, does that help us at all? I think that's the same height. It's not. You know what? I'm going to live with it. So that part goes over the roof. It can be a little bit different anyway. So now we got our nice little platform up here. We've got our nice little base down here. That's eventually going to be a door onto a balcony, but for right now, that's looking really nice. So we're going to need to clear out some of this stuff right from the front. We've still got our bed, our sleeping bag over there, and I think what we need to do is make a bed and a couple of other pieces to really help this out, and some storage boxes. That's going to be the next big thing. So let me go ahead and gather up a bit more. Maybe we'll hang on to that. I think we will. We have, how much wood do we have? 75. Is that enough for a storage box at all? It's enough for a regular storage box, and we don't have, or 2 of those. We don't even have the engrams for the big one yet. So we'll craft 2 of those. We'll gather up some more materials, and then we'll see what we need to do to make a bed. So for now, I think we're going to make this little area the storage area. So we'll just drop a couple of these in here. Yep, there it goes. And do we have the bed pattern? I think we do, right? We do. So we need thatch, fiber, and hide. We might have all of that on our trike. So let's see. Oh, you've leveled up. Let's give you some more health. We got thatch, we got hide, we need fiber. That should be easy enough to grab. So we wanted to clear some of this stuff out from in front of our front door anyway. Let's go ahead and do that now. It's a good time to grab it. And eventually we're going to make a feeding trough too, so we don't have to keep putting food directly on all of our dinos. But for now, that's fine. I don't mind. Let's get rid of the stuff that's right in front of the front door. That's plenty of fiber already, I think. But let's just go ahead and clear it out. The one little bush over here, maybe we'll leave. Maybe we won't. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's too much right in front of the door. Come on now, grab that. There it goes. So now we should be able to make a bed. And that is really going to help a lot. There's our bed. Let's pop that back in this corner, and I think we'll put it over here next to the storage area for now. And we will rename this bed to Island Base. That way we know where we're respawning. It would be pretty obvious from the map, but just in case. Just in case. All right, so now what I want to do is just kind of move the trike back here a little bit where it's a little harder for anything to see it. And of course, I really should have been getting all the berries with this thing, huh? Yup. Well, I totally forgot that's why we had the trike. I'm sure some of you were pointing that out in the comments. There we go, and now he's totally encumbered. That's what we wanted. So let's go ahead and store some berries. I say go ahead a lot, don't I? We're going to put some berries on him. We're going to get all the building materials back off of him, and we'll keep those in our base. Any kind of food items you can keep. We're going to grab the dodos and put those over there as well, just to kind of keep them out of the way. Go over there. And we're going to come over here and throw you at the wall as well, just to stay, if there are any carnos or anything, kind of stay away from rampaging everybody. And the Dymo, I think we're going to put, well, actually, before we go up there, let's take a quick look. Yeah, okay, I like that a lot. So one little side area, just kind of sticks out, has a nice thatched roof. Up here, we've got our very functional roof. If you watch me play Scorched Earth, you know I like having a roof that's actually useful instead of just decorative. For now, let's go ahead and climb up here. And we're going to put our demo right there. Awesome. Oh, and you leveled up again too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Lots of that. We really don't need any of this stuff, but we'll leave it on you for now. And I think that's going to do it. So hopefully you guys liked this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.